of them Commonwealth Bicentennial Road project site. Bloody bicentennial. Highway corroboree, I reckon. Highway corroboree. They celebrate the first fleet come out here. There's still a loaf of bread at one end. There's still a country at the other.
Yeah, a country, brother.
What about the first aborigine fleet? They arrived here on the 26th of January, 40,000 year BC. That's before Cook. Everybody remember the name of the first white fella set foot in this country?
Who, brother?
Philip Arthur.
Oh.
But what about the first black fella? Have a good look around. Who heard of him? He discovered the three sisters from the West. They make a movie about him? No, they make one about Jack Thompson, though. Best he ever did was two sisters. I remember when the white man first come here. It was a cold, cold morning. The coldest morning for 40,000 years. I was fishing outside the Opera House with my grandfather, Neville Bonner Sr. My cousin, I never seen you. Suddenly, Ben a long point. What you point at, Benny? 15 very old-fashioned boat coming down the harbor past Shark Island. Full up with white bludgers.
Bloody bludgers, come, boy.
And a greenie on a windsurfer, that's what. They pull up right next to us. Your block's bound for Botany Bay. That's the next one south. Captain Cook at your service. What'd he say? I say, could you lend me the country till Tuesday? Captain Cook. He's no cook. He's a crook. A real crook cook. And Banks. Who needs them? You tell me. What sort of block? Come into someone else's backyard and say all this belong to me. How you feel? Some stranger you don't even know come in your lounge room, strangle the chooks, rape the television, kick over the Barbie, stick up a flag next to the clothesline, and say all this belong to England. Then goes out the garage, grab your Torana, drive down to Sydney Cove, and say all that belong him too. Bludgers, take away. The Chinese didn't invent it. The white bludger come up with that. Highway corroboree, I reckon. Highway corroboree. But that 200 years ago. Things real different now. We got progress, democracy, civilization,
White women.
the ABC, DEF, Bob Hawke, HIJKLMNOP, landing right. Bob Hawke, he believed in landing right for the Aborigine. But what the Aborigine need landing right for? We don't own a bloody plane. We just walk about. He's no good, that Bob Hawke. All he's good for, cry on TV. Ever seen Aborigine cry on TV?
No.
No. That's why we never have an Aborigine Prime Minister. We only got one Aborigine in the Parliament.
Not me.
And he won't own up to it. Come on, Andrew. Stand up for your people, Andrew, you weak bastard. Where you get that suntan, Andrew? Maralinga, I bet. Maralinga. That the Aborigine word for dead gum tree down by the old creek bed where Auntie Eileen got vaporized. My family was there the day they tested the atom bomb. Still got the free sunglasses melted into their heads. Hey, just thought of a joke. What's the difference between a white man and a bucket of shit?
What?
The bucket. How you get a neck like a goanna? Get arrested in Brewarna. My cousin Albert, he got arrested in Brewarna. Took away his tie, took away his belt, took away his shoelace. Cunning little bugger, hung himself with his toothbrush. We gotta preserve the aborigine culture. They talk about the pyramid. They're crumbling. What about his rocks? My great-great-great-great-grandfather, he built that rock. Enough chicken wire to put up an outback hospital. And you know what's inside it? A very, 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 very old man. And he's not happy. And you know why? Because he can't get to sleep. The dream time turned into a bloody nightmare. All these white lodgers waving their hand and singing about 200 years of sweat and tear. That Denise Clydesdale and that Jeff St. John ambulance. But at least they give the rock back to us. Now that Lindy Chamberlain bugger up the tourist industry. We call it Uluru. Japanese word for public toilets, I think. Bloody tourist. How come? Yeah, how come that Paul Hogan get the job of selling the country? Why don't they use Aborigine comedian?
Like me.
No, the David Gullible. He's good looking, and he worked for nothing. I got some advice for every Aborigine, man, woman, and child. Make a documentary.